welcome to the inaugural 2004 ICC Awards.
Just imagine, being called the Emerging Player of the Year at the ICC Awards, recognized all over the world. I think it will be fantastic encouragement for them and for the youngsters who are watching. It will be a fabulous incentive to try and, work towards that award.
It's the first of the ICC Awards, and I think it's a great thing. I think they're the head of the cricket body, and when they recognize the performances throughout the year, I think that's fantastic. And it's going to be a wonderful night. There are a lot of great cricketers around who performed superbly over the last 1 year.
Indeed, the individual awards and also team awards as well. Test Team of the Year, One Day Team of the Year. India have had a fabulous year, haven't you?
Yeah, we played well over the last year, so it'll be good to see you get the awards. But overall, it's going to be a fantastic night.
Well, Andrew, cricket's night of nights, and you're up for the main award, the Gary Sobers Award. You've had a fantastic year.
Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it, to be honest. I've been fortunate. I've played in a good side. We've won 7 test matches, obviously, and the one days we're getting better. So my job as all-round has been slightly easier. Batting behind the first 5, the top players, and then coming on after the big lads have roughed them up. It's been good.
It's the first time it's ICC organised that. It's a good thing to do that because it's a recognisable thing for the players, and the players are going to get rewarded what they've done for over the years. And I think this is a great opportunity for the players to get together, get to know each other, and get together in one place. And it's good to see that all the teams are here and catch up in different manners now.
It's just great to be nominated, and you're nominated with some very great players. While it would be nice to win, you won't be really disappointed even if you didn't, because there's some very great names. And just to be nominated in this company is a great feeling, and it's just fantastic.
At the end of the day, if you don't win an award, it's not that bad. I had a good year and I really enjoyed it, but like you said, the icing on the cake would be nice to win an award.
I think all the players think it's a great idea and a great concept. It's very rare in this game that you recognise as individual players, and we've got a lot of players here tonight in the Australian team that have been nominated for different awards, so we've all got our fingers crossed and hopefully some of those awards come Australia's way.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the team captain of Australia, Ricky Ponting. Representing Bangladesh, team captain Rajin Saleh. England captain Michael Vaughan. Sourav Ganguly, captain of India. Steve Tikolo, team captain of Kenya. Representing New Zealand, we have team captain Stephen Fleming. Pakistan team captain, Inzamam ul Haq. Next we have Graham Smith, captain of South Africa. Marvan Atapattu, captain of Sri Lanka. Richard Staples, the captain of the newest side, the USA. Brian Lara, captain of the West Indies. And finally, Tatenda Tebu, captain of Zimbabwe. They are all welcome, and thank you so much for giving them a very warm round of applause. For tonight's entertainment, we've a band renowned for their unique blend of R&B, garage and rap. Their hit single, Scandalous, is the theme for the blockbuster action movie Catwoman, fresh back from the United States. Would you put your hands together for Mystique?
So scandalous. Here we go now. Are you ready for this one? It's the Mystique ladies. We're coming back strong. We're coming back strong. You know you wanna sing with us. All my people, are you feeling my vibe? That's why you know you should be scared of us. Here we go now. Because we got mask down, let's secure. It's straight up a sex appeal. Cause one touch really gets me chills, and we ain't even close, girl. roughneck all around, ain't been all over town. So show me how you get down, cause we ain't even close. You got me feeling weak. Listen as I speak, and the devil as I creep. You got me going crazy and you know I can't sleep. Love watching your moves and you hypnotize me. You got me trembling like a little baby girl. You're so special, you're like diamonds and pearls. You got me spinning and you got me in a twirl. You're my number one, baby, and you come to rock my world. You're dangerous, just get it up. The way you move, so scandalous. It's all about the two of us. A one night stand just ain't enough. I need some stimulation, baby. A little conversation, baby. You gotta spin it around like crazy. There goes my baby. Now everybody scandalous. It's Misty, so can you handle us? One more time. Scandalous. So scandalous. Hats off, head to toe. Where you go, no one knows. Cause it's Kim Smile, a plenty dough. And we ain't even close, yeah. Solid as a rock. Now how many ways can you hit the spot? So show me what you got. Cause we ain't even close, yeah. You got me feeling weak. Listen as I speak and wiggle as I creep. Got me going crazy and you know I can't sleep. Love watching your moves and you hypnotize me. Got me trembling like a little baby girl. So special, you're like diamonds and pearls. Got me spinning and you got me in a twirl. My number one baby and you come to rock my world. Everybody, are you ready? So scandalous, it's all about the two of us. A one night stand just ain't enough. I need some stimulation, baby. A little conversation, baby. You guys, here we go. Now everybody goes my baby. Everybody's getting scandalous. Everybody's scandalous. One more time. So scandalous. A little conversation goes a long, long way. Showing that you are here to stay. So show me that you're dangerous, just get out the way you move. So scandalous, it's all about the two of us. A one night stand just ain't enough. I need some stimulation, baby. A little conversation, baby. You got me spinning around like crazy. There goes my baby. You know you wanna spin with us. All my people, are you feeling the vibe? That's why you know you should be scared of us. Cricket Awards! Here we go.
Give a warm welcome to your hosts for tonight, Mandira Benny and Mark Nicholas.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to Mystique. More of them later. A particular good evening to the players. It's great to see so many of the world's finest gathered under one roof, having a bit of a party this evening. A warm welcome to Alexandra Palace in London for the inaugural ICC Awards, presented by Hyundai in partnership with the Federation of International Cricketers Association, better known, of course, as FICA.
Alexandra Palace is the home of television. The first ever regular public broadcasts were made here in 1936, and therefore it is a fitting venue for these awards as we welcome millions of cricket lovers from across the world.
The awards have been created to promote and celebrate excellence in the game. Tonight we'll be honouring the most outstanding players and the teams of the past year with a series of awards presented by some of the legends of the game.
Now, cricket always provokes tremendous debate and interest, and I'm sure there's already been a lot of talk about the nominations and the selections. Before we begin, we should give a few words of thanks to the five-man selection panel, which was chaired by the commentator and former Australian captain, Richie Benaud.
Yes, it's under the inimitable Richie's leadership. So you see, this time we'll be able to blame him. Along with Richie were four of the game's greatest: Ian Botham, Sunil Gavaskar, Michael Holding and Barry Richards. Using their experience, judgment and knowledge, the panel drew up a shortlist of the outstanding players in each award category. These nominations went forward to the 50 members of the voting academy. For the two team awards, Richie and his fellow greats acted as the selection panel to determine just who deserved a place in either the one-day or the test match team.
The voting academy is made up of 25 legends and media professionals, 10 national captains and 15 ICC officials. Each member was asked to rank their top 3 nominations in each category, with their first choice receiving 3 points, their second choice 2 points, and their last choice 1 point. The nomination with the highest points in each category was judged the overall winner.
Now, as you can imagine, the voting and selection process for all the awards was a pretty tough one. It's been a great year in which we've seen quite exceptional performances. So let's take a look.
There we go. Oh, that'll do.
There he comes for the last time as captain of Australia. Flintoff's failed into this and it hit high for 6. He goes again. That's going to put Spot carry. Will it? Yes, it does.
Yeah, can he do it again? Any button comes now. Bowles. Oh, that's got to be close. That's very close. Onto the front. Yes, he's given him. Harmison has struck again.
It's running the wrong way. Very good catch.
Big sweep shot. Slog sweep into the chapel stands. Gone.
Well, chance to run out here if he hits. He's gone.
And he's bowled him. Pakistan have made it 1-1.
There goes the sweep. There it is. Perhaps the most significant single ever in the history of Test match cricket. Brian Charles Lara becomes the first man in the history of the game to register a score of 400.
Could be out, should be out, is out.
1 point, there it is. He's timed it brilliantly and the delight is obvious.
I'm sure it's all over. It's all over.
Oh, hits the helmet, 5 runs for the first time for a long time. Up goes the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The agony and the ecstasy prove, I think, that cricket is indeed more than just a game. You know, the word cricket is associated in many countries with a sense of fair play and also of honesty in life, I think, as well as in business. That reputation has largely been built on the integrity of the umpires, very important men, the umpires, who are so essential, not just to upholding the laws of the game, but also to the spirit of it too.
Which brings us to our first award for the Umpire of the Year. There were a total of 8 nominations. The umpire has one of the hardest roles in the game. They have to spend many hours in the field, often in the blazing sun, and still remain alert to detect the faintest sound of the ball flying off the bat, or make a clear decision on the swing of the ball for an LBW appeal.
The winner was the umpire who received the most votes from the captains and from the referees for his performances over the year. To present the award, would you please welcome someone renowned for skill and for fairness, the former Sri Lankan captain and the chief ICC match referee, Mr. Ranjan Madagali.
Good evening, Ranjan. How are you this evening?
Good evening, and good evening to all of you. Great day. Nice to see you.
Nice of you to be here. What exactly is the role of a match referee? What goes into being a match referee? What kind of preparation do you have to do?
I thought this was going to be a very relaxed evening.
It's not. You're not off the hook.
All right. In a nutshell, the ICC referee is the ICC's representative on site at any test match or one-day international. And his basic task is to ensure that the game of cricket is played according to the laws of the game, the standard playing conditions, and the spirit in which is intended to be played. As for the preparation, I think we pride ourselves in the fact that we are the third team in any match. So as much as the players do, we would prepare as well, see whom we play, what conditions we are likely to encounter, see whether there are a few naughty boys around, see how the over rates are going. In a nutshell, we prepare as much as what the teams would.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the third team. Okay, what exactly do you look for in a good umpire?
I think the critical ingredients would be a good decision maker, a man manager, and above all, a team player.
Let's have a look at some of the umpires in the running for this award.
Got him. Big noise. Well, I certainly heard something. A noise. Certainly was one. Maybe it wasn't bad on ball. Rudy Kurtzen got it right.
Hang on, yes, Steve Davis is right on the job. The umpires haven't missed a trick there.
So Peter Parker's made exactly the right decision there.
These umpires have plenty of other things to do apart from making decisions.
A lot of experience out there with the umpires.
That's good stuff from Steve Buckner on the ball.
And one of the most suggestive leg-by signals you'll ever see.
Ranjan, who have we got?
I've forgotten to bring my specs, Mark. The winner is Simon Toffel.
Simon, you're one of the younger guys around. Do you think fitness is going to play an increasing part in your job?
Oh, I think match fitness always is an important part, but we're working harder every day to try and improve that part of our game. But there are a lot of guys out there on those three tables that I'd personally like to say thank you very much for their help and support over the last year. I think they've really helped me develop my game a lot better.
A few of the older ones too. Good mates with guys like Shep?
Yeah, look, I think our team is like any cricket team. You need a good blend of youth and experience, and there are some great guys there in Shep and Buck and a lot of the guys and Rudy that have been around for a long time and have a lot of test experience under their belt. Certainly helps guys like me.
Actually, I did an MCC Spirit of Cricket evening with Rudy, and I said to him, did he ever take any notice of what the commentators had to say about decisions? And he said, listen, he said, when they're brave enough to come and do our job, I'll listen to them. Is that about right?
Yeah, I think so. It's always interesting to see cricket from a different perspective, and umpiring certainly gives you that. Commentating, I suppose, you get to see lots of different camera angles, lots of replays, and you make up your mind. We only get one look at it, and we try and do the best we can.
And you're doing a hell of a job. Ladies and gentlemen, Simon Toffel and Ranjan Madigali. Well done.